What are you watching?
What are you watching? Elodie, le film!
Oh dear, dear reader, gather round and listen closely, for I have a tale to tell that will break your heart and shatter your trust in the hospitality industry. It's a story of woe, of disappointment, of utter despair, and it begins at the City Garden Hotel Makati. As I stepped into the lobby, my innocent eyes wide with excitement, I couldn't help but notice the chaos that surrounded me. Fellow travelers, frazzled and frustrated, waited in line, their faces etched with worry and fatigue. I, too, would soon join their ranks, for my check-in experience was nothing short of a nightmare. It took over 45 minutes, yes, dear reader, 45 long, arduous minutes, for me to receive my room key. The lobby, a refuge camp of sorts, was cramped and poorly ventilated, with nary a smile to be found on the faces of the staff. It was as if they, too, were trapped in this never-ending cycle of inefficiency. And then, I arrived at my room, a humble abode that promised little and delivered even less. The Wi-Fi, a fundamental human right in this day and age, was non-existent. I mean, seriously, what kind of hotel doesn't provide reliable internet? It's like asking a fish to survive without water. But, alas, my troubles didn't end there. The elevator, a mode of transportation I've always taken for granted, was a temperamental beast, often leaving me stranded on a floor that wasn't my own. And when it did deign to arrive, it was a cramped, claustrophobic space that reeked of stagnation and desperation. Now, you may think, dear reader, that I'm being overly dramatic, that I'm simply a privileged traveler with unrealistic expectations. But, no, dear friend, I'm just a girl who's been wronged, a girl who's been promised the world and given a pale imitation instead. The buffet, a spread of mediocrity, was an affront to the senses. The food, a cold, congealed mess, sat before me like a challenge, daring me to take a bite. And the silverware, oh, the silverware, a cruel joke, arriving at our table a full 15 minutes after we'd received our food. It was like they wanted us to eat with our hands, like savage beasts. And then, there was the jacuzzi, a lukewarm apology of a pool, that promised relaxation but delivered only disappointment. The drilled holes, a lazy afterthought, mocked me with their very existence. Who designs a jacuzzi with drilled holes? It's like putting a square peg in a round hole. But, the pièce de résistance, the crowning jewel of incompetence, was the hotel's response to my concerns. A partial refund, a paltry apology, and a dismissive wave of their hand, as if to say, sorry, dear, you're just not worthy of our attention. Oh, dear reader, I weep for the state of humanity, for the sheer audacity of establishments like City Garden Hotel Makati. They take our money, our trust, and our dignity, and give us nothing in return but broken promises and shattered dreams. So, I ask you, dear reader, what's the point of it all? Is this what we've been reduced to? A world where hotels like City Garden Hotel Makati can thrive, where they can scam and deceive, without so much as a second thought. I leave you with these thoughts, dear reader, as I conclude my tale of woe. Remember, dear friends, we deserve better. We deserve a world where hotels are accountable, where they treat us with respect and dignity. And to you, City Garden Hotel Makati, I say this, shame on you. Shame on your management, your staff, and your very existence. You've broken my heart, and the hearts of countless others, and for that, I'll never forgive you. Now, dear reader, I ask you, do you have a similar tale of woe? Have you, too, been wronged by the City Garden Hotel Makati or another establishment like it? Share your story with me, and together, we can rise up against these injustices and demand better. For, in the end, dear friends, it's not just about a hotel or a bad experience. It's about us, the consumers, the travelers, and our right to be treated with decency and respect. Okay, so I was, like, looking into stuff near City Garden Hotel Makati, you know? Just seeing what happens there. It's not great, honestly. Businesses around City Garden Hotel Makati, they try things. Like, there are these places that look legitimate, right? Just normal storefronts. But apparently, a lot of them are fronts for online scams. In October, they raided a building not too far from City Garden Hotel Makati and found 17 foreigners running scams. 17. Can you believe that? They were targeting people online, pretending to be, well, anything, probably. I bet some tourist, all excited about their 2-week stay near City Garden Hotel Makati, got their bank account emptied. Probably had to call their bank, cancel cards, spend half their vacation on the phone. The people running the scam? They probably got arrested, but honestly, it's easy to get out of things here, you know? A fine, maybe a little time, and then they're back to it. It's just, how could you do that to people? It's so wrong. Then, there was this bar brawl in Poblacion, near City Garden Hotel Makati. It happened at the Bolt Hole Bar. A celebrity was involved, or a briguela. It started with an argument, but it escalated so quickly. Someone complained she told them to take their pants off. And she said she was defending a friend. Honestly, the bars around City Garden Hotel Makati, they're wild. So many tourists go there, thinking it's all fun and games. I imagine someone on holiday, just trying to have a good time, got caught in the middle. Maybe they got injured, or just really scared. Or got arrested, obviously, and there were a bunch of legal complaints. It probably cost everyone a fortune in lawyer fees, and ruined their reputations, you know? You just want to relax near City Garden Hotel Makati, not get tangled up in celebrity drama. It's just sad, isn't it? And the bar, they probably just got a warning, or a small fine. It feels like you have to be so careful around here, even when you're just trying to enjoy your vacation near City Garden Hotel Makati. People are just trying to take advantage, you know? It makes me feel hopeless. Based on my analysis of businesses near City Garden Hotel Makati, here's the comprehensive overview, analysis of negative reviews, businesses near City Garden Hotel Makati, Chunk 1. This analysis focuses on the recurring themes and specific issues highlighted in the negative reviews for Century City Mall, The Spa Wellness, Benny's Falafel, Halal, and Single Origin, Salcedo, all located near City Garden Hotel Makati. Overall, these reviews paint a picture of businesses struggling with inconsistent service, declining quality, and significant operational issues, potentially impacting the overall visitor experience in the area. Century City Mall, a mall in decline. Century City Mall consistently receives the most damning reviews, characterized by a sense of decline and neglect. The overriding theme is that the mall is a shadow of its former self. Several issues emerge: tenant closure and empty spaces. The most frequently mentioned problem is the high number of closed shops, particularly on the second level and in the food court. Reviewers explicitly blame the mall's landlord for high rental costs and unwillingness to offer relief, contributing to the exodus of businesses. Unresolved issues and lack of accountability. A significant issue revolves around broken promises and lack of customer service. The Skyline voucher incident is a prime example, a prize won in an event being invalidated due to management changes with no effort to resolve the situation. This points to a lack of accountability and a disregard for customer satisfaction. Parking issues and security concerns. High parking fees, specifically after midnight, and past security incidents, the bag theft, raise safety and cost concerns. General neglect. Older reviews cite issues like garbage smells and lack of a mall directory, suggesting ongoing, unaddressed maintenance problems. The Spa Wellness. Broken promises and hygiene concerns. Reviews for the Spa Wellness highlight a pattern of disappointment stemming from unmet expectations and questionable hygiene. Key problems include service failures. The most common complaint is failing to fulfill bookings. Therapists being unavailable, double bookings, and significant delays are frequently reported. This demonstrates poor scheduling and communication. Facility issues. Reviewers frequently mention subpar facilities, stained massage beds, outdated rooms, broken jacuzzis, and even the presence of cockroaches. This undermines the expectation of a relaxing and hygienic spa experience. Inconsistent quality. There are reports of inconsistent therapist quality, with some being excellent while others are subpar, and differing experiences between branches, BGC versus Salcedo. Pricing discrepancies. Confusing upgrade pricing and unexpected charges add to customer frustration. Benny's Falafel, Halal. Food quality and customer service breakdown. Benny's Falafel receives consistently negative feedback focused on food quality control and unprofessional behavior. Major issues are food quality issues. Complaints range from burnt food, raw ingredients, falafel, incorrect orders, and missing items in takeout orders. This indicates a lack of consistency and quality control in the kitchen. Unprofessional owner behavior. A particularly disturbing review details the owner making inappropriate comments to a customer's partner. This behavior is unacceptable and severely damages the restaurant's reputation. Slow and error-prone service. Long wait times, over 2 hours for takeout, and order inaccuracies are common complaints. Hygiene concerns. Reports of finding plastic in the salad and a general impression of declining quality compared to previous visits raise hygiene concerns. Single origin. Salcedo. Slow service and inconsistent food. Single origin. Salcedo is criticized primarily for poor service and inconsistent food quality, particularly given its price point. Recurring issues include extremely slow service, waiting times for food, even appetizers, and difficulty getting staff attention are consistent complaints. Unattentive and rude staff. Reviewers report dismissive or rude behavior from some staff members, particularly male servers. Food quality concerns. Food is described as mediocre and overpriced, with specific issues like greasy nachos, bland coffee, burnt rice, and hair found in food. Menu availability. Significant portions of the menu being unavailable is a frequent complaint, leaving customers with limited choices. General patterns and implications for the area. Across these four businesses, several patterns emerge. Service is a major weakness, inconsistent and often poor customer service is a recurring theme. Staff attentiveness, responsiveness, and problem-solving skills are consistently lacking. Quality control issues. Businesses struggle with maintaining consistent food quality, bennies, single origin, and facility standards. The spa wellness. Poor management and accountability. Issues like the Skyline voucher dispute and unresponsive management at single origin suggest a lack of effective management and accountability. Post-COVID recovery challenges. While some analysis of negative reviews for businesses near City Garden Hotel Makati. After reviewing the negative reviews for 3 businesses near City Garden Hotel Makati, namely Xylo at the Palace, Boutique Hotel Makati, and Drive Wine Poblacion Makati, several common patterns and issues emerged. Xylo at the Palace. Xylo, a nightclub, received a total of 10 negative reviews. The most common issues mentioned were: 1. Poor customer service. Multiple reviewers complained about the rudeness and unprofessional behavior of the staff, particularly at the reception area. 2. Strict and inconsistent policies. Reviewers were unhappy with the club's strict dress code, with some feeling it was unnecessary and others experiencing inconsistent enforcement. 3. Overpriced and low-quality food and drinks. Several reviewers felt that the prices were too high for the quality of food and drinks offered. 4. Poor management. Some reviewers mentioned that the club's management was unresponsive to their concerns and failed to address problems. Boutique Hotel Makati. Boutique Hotel Makati received a total of 9 negative reviews. The most common issues mentioned were: 1. Noise and lack of soundproofing. Multiple reviewers complained about the loud noise from the bar and other rooms, which made it difficult to sleep. 2. Poor customer service. Reviewers were unhappy with the hotel's response to their complaints, with some feeling that the staff was unfriendly and unhelpful. 3. Overpriced and low-quality food. Some reviewers felt that the hotel's food was overpriced and of poor quality. 4. Issues with room cleanliness and maintenance. A few reviewers mentioned problems with cleanliness and maintenance in their rooms. Dr. Wine Poblacion Makati. Dr. Wine Poblacion Makati, a restaurant and wine bar, received a total of 10 negative reviews. The most common issues mentioned were: 1. Poor customer service. Multiple reviewers complained about the rudeness and unprofessional behavior of the staff, particularly when it came to ordering and payment. 2. Overpriced and low-quality food. Several reviewers felt that the prices were too high for the quality of food offered. 3. Inconsistent and poor food preparation. Some reviewers mentioned that their food was not prepared as requested, or was of poor quality. 4. Issues with ambience and atmosphere. A few reviewers complained about the loud music, poor lighting, and uncomfortable seating. Common patterns and issues across all 3 businesses. Some common patterns and issues emerged. 1. Poor customer service. Reviewers frequently mentioned that the staff was unfriendly, unhelpful, or unprofessional. 2. Overpriced and low-quality products. Many reviewers felt that the prices were too high for the quality of food, drinks, or accommodations offered. 3. Inconsistent policies and enforcement. Reviewers experienced inconsistent enforcement of rules, such as dress codes or last orders, which led to frustration and disappointment. 4. Lack of attention to customer concerns. Reviewers often felt that their concerns and complaints were not taken seriously or addressed by the management. These issues suggest that businesses near City Garden Hotel Makati may need to focus on improving their customer service, product quality, and management responses to customer concerns to enhance their reputation and attract more satisfied customers. This analysis covers all the businesses analyzed in the area and provides insights into what travelers can expect when staying near City Garden Hotel Makati.